Hi, Melissa Wick here, and I am in one of my favorite places in the entire world. I'm in Costa Rica. As you can see, I'm up in the jungle, and this video is here for you to experience, hopefully, the magic of this place. I'm very honored and very grateful to be able to even have this opportunity to bring this video to you. So it is an all-around flow. Take it at your own pace. Hopefully you can hear the birds and maybe even some of the howler monkeys in the background. So let's get started. So let's begin on our backs. Let's start in butterfly. So Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet to touch, knees open. You can have your palms to face upright, or you can bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Closing the eyes, and just take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale in. Exhale it out. Last one like that. Inhale in. Let it go. And let your breath tune into its natural rhythm. Allowing yourself to melt into your mat. Arriving into this space, into your body, into the present moment. Noticing the outer edges of your feet, your sacrum rooted, grounded. Making the choice to let the ground support you. And see here if you can match the length of your inhales to the length of your exhales. Meeting yourself exactly where you're at right now, just as you are. And let your breath guide you here throughout practice. Really honoring and listening to your body, and just take breaks when you need. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Take your hands to the outside of your legs. Gently close the legs together. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Interlacing your hands. Soften the shoulders. Opening up the arms into a T, palms up. And then draw your knees over to the left for a gentle twist. You can take your left hand and hold on to your right thigh. Maybe your gaze comes over to your right. Come to center. Breathe in. Exhale, knees over to the right. Maybe right hand to your left thigh. Feel this gentle opening in the low back, the spine, chest, shoulder. And inhale your way to center. Take your hands just below your kneecaps. You can take a couple rocks up and down your mat. Slight pause at the top. And then use your momentum and your core, cross at your ankles, take your hands forward, and then shimmy your way back down the mat. Pressing your palms into the mat, knees hip width distance. Now I invite you, you can take your traditional cat-cow, or if you'd like, you can move in any way that you like to warm up your spine. So maybe you make circular motions through sacrum and your neck. Couple more breaths. Come to a neutral tabletop, tuck your toes underneath, and then push yourself up and back to down dog. So you can find some movement pedaling out your feet, really pushing through the palms, and find length in your spine, relax the neck. Find stillness. Come onto the balls of your feet. Roll yourself forward with your inhale to plank, high plank. You might need to shift your feet and your arms. Really tone up the belly so your belly button is drawing to the back of the spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, hug the elbows in, push through your palms. Come down in one line or bring your knees down. Point your toes. We're going to come into locust, so arms come back, palms face down, engage the triceps. Maybe you point your toes so much that your legs lift. Keep your head in line with your spine. And then on your next exhale, lower. Bring your hands right by your chest. Tuck your toes under, elbows stay hugged in. On your inhale, push yourself either through table or plank. Down dog. From here, come onto the balls of the feet. You're going to look between your hands, and we're going to tiptoe our way to the top of the mat. So without wiggling your hips, try to bring your shoulders over your wrists. So you're pushing into your palms as if you're going to press into a handstand. Go as far as you can go. And then once you get to feet hip width distance apart, relax into ragdoll. Release the neck, grab opposite elbows, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shit, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down to rise, arms lift. Exhale, hands come through to heart center and find mountain pose. Palms are going to face in front of you. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. You're welcome to close your eyes and feel the strength of your legs supporting you with your feet rooted into the ground, to the earth. Connect back to your breath. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. You're going to step your left leg back into low lunge. So left knee comes down. Your right ankle's in line with your right knee. Inhale, arms are going to lift up. So you want to imagine your right heel drawing back, your left knee forward, keeping this hugging action of the hips, the inner thighs. Soften the shoulders. On your exhale, hands come down either side the right leg and bring your hips back to half split, toes towards the face. Try to keep a long spine here. Exhale, roll through that front foot, bend the right knee, come forward. Inhale, arms lift, low lunge. Take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Right arm's going to reach back for a twist. Slight tone in the belly. Maybe you look to your right hand. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant your palms, tuck your left toes under, power up the back leg, step your right foot back to high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down with control to your belly. Point your toes. Arms back, locust. Inhale, squeeze. One breath. Exhale, lower, hands to your chest, tuck your toes under, elbows in. Inhale, push yourself through table or plank. Exhale, back, down dog. Couple breaths here. Another opportunity to tiptoe to the top of your mat. Come onto the balls of your feet. Push your weight into your hands. Look between your hands. Nice and slow and controlled until your shoulders are over your wrists. Really push down into your hands. Use your belly up and in. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down or rise all the way up. Exhale, right hand back, left hand forward, palms face out, hip bones stay forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand back, right hand forward, look to your left hand. Inhale, center. And exhale, forward fold. Either come through the center or swan dive. Now here we're going to step the right foot back. Right knee comes down. Low lunge. Arms lift on your inhale. Now left heel energetically drawing back, right knee forward. Soften the shoulders. Lift out of the hips. Exhale, hands come down on either side. And then shift your weight back. Half split, left toes towards the face. Long spine. Exhale, roll through that front foot, bend the left knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left hand reaches back for a twist. Hugging action of the hips, staying present. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, plant your palms, tuck your right toes under, power up the back leg, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, hug the elbows in, nice and controlled to your belly. Inhale, locust. Arms back, palms face down, point your toes. Exhale, lower hands to your chest, tuck your toes under, elbows in. Inhale, plank or table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog. Toes face down, level off the hips. Inhale, open the hips, bend your right knee. Your right knee is reaching towards the ceiling, shoulders squared. Breathe in. Exhale, square off. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale, bend your right knee, step through. Keep the back leg powered up this time. When you feel sturdy, inhale, high lunge. Release your left heel down, open up to warrior two. Look beyond your right fingers. Weight on the outer edge of the left foot. Strong warrior. Inhale, reverse. Right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Now we're going to spiral all our toes and fingers forward to high lunge. Left arm drops. Inhale, lift. And then we're going to exhale the hands down. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up, twist. Keep that back leg powered up. Now really find your stability here. Use your core. Squeeze the inner thighs. And inhale, lift the left arm up. First twist here, look to your right hand. You're welcome to bring your left knee down if you need to. Now we're going to come into a prayer twist. So left tricep hooks onto the outside of the right thigh, and then maybe your palms touch here. Twist. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want to challenge your balance a bit, look down in front of you to your mat. Now we're going to come into like a flamingo shape. So you're going to bring your weight into your right foot, draw your left knee to your right knee, staying in your twist. Left heel draws in to your left glute. So it's like you're in a chair pose with one leg. Now with control, step your left foot back to your prayer twist lunge. And look down, release, hands down. Step back with your right leg, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, locust. Palms face down. Exhale, hands by your chest. Tuck your toes under, elbows in. Inhale, push through table or plank. Exhale, back down dog. Take about 3 breaths here. Down dog or child's pose. New opportunity to do the other side. So downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Hips level. Keep pushing through the palms. You still have the downward dog shape. Inhale, stack open the hips. Bend that top leg. Square off the hips for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left leg to your hands. Find your balance. When you feel sturdy, inhale, high lunge. Arms up. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. On your next exhale, right heel comes down, right toes to the right. Open up into warrior 2. Rooting down at the same time, lifting to the top of your head. Inhale, reverse. Left knee stays bent. Exhale, warrior 2. And cartwheel your hands down to a low lunge here. Your right hand's going to stay planted right underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm lifts. Twist. Back leg is powered up. Now when you feel stable, core is engaged, inner thighs working like scissors, start to lift your right arm up for a twist. And then you can stay here, or you can start to bring your right tricep to the outside of the left thigh, coming into a prayer twist. Right knee, option to come down. You can stay here or come into that flamingo shape. So look down, stay present with your breath, weight into the left foot, shift. Knees kiss, right heel towards your right glute. Find length in your spine, reach to the top of your head. And then with control, reach your right leg back, land in your twist. Exhale, release, hands down on both sides. Take a step back to your high plank, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, hug it in, nice and controlled. Inhale, locust, arms back. Find length rather than height. Exhale, lower, hands to your chest, tuck your toes, elbows in. Inhale, push up through table or plank. Exhale, back, down dog. Now here, you can come to seated any way you like. You can come down to your knees, sit down, bring your legs forward, or maybe spread your hands out just a little bit. Bend your knees, look in between your hands. And cross at your ankles. Come through. Shimmy your way back. And from here, we're going to find seated butterfly or seated Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet to touch. Now you can either have your heels really close to your groin, or maybe you want to bring more of a diamond shape. You just feel a different sensation. I'm going to go for more of a diamond shape today. So your hands could either be on your ankles or your thumbs to the inside of your inner arches of your feet. Elbows push the inner legs away. Folding here. You can even bring your forearms underneath the legs if you're more in that diamond shape. Fold. And wherever you are, slowly roll yourself up. And you're going to draw your right heel in towards your groin, and then your left leg's going to come out to the side. Toes face up, knee facing towards the ceiling. And then you're going to take your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Take your right hand to your right hip, and then start to twist your chest open to the right. So shoulders away from the ears. If you have the openness, you can bring your left forearm down or prop it up on a block or a book. Look over to your right shoulder if it's comfortable for your neck. Next option, reach the right arm up and over. Try to keep your hips grounded to the mat. Finding length from your right sit bone all the way out through your right fingertips. Inhale, center. Other side. So left heel comes into your groin. Right leg reaches out. Right knee, right toes facing up. Right arm, either forearm to the ground or right hand down, left hand to your left hip. Open up your chest to the left. Glide the shoulders down the back. Option, left arm reaches up, palm face down. Reach over for your right toes. Keep the chest open. Maybe you look up to the left. And release, inhale, come up to center. So we're going to bring both legs forward, keep the knees bent. Going to slide down, roll down onto your back. Take your feet hip width distance apart. Draw your heels close to your glutes, so maybe you can graze your heels with your fingers. Gonna come into bridge pose, so your hands could stay flat on the mat or press into your feet. Well, everybody, let's lift the hips up. And then here's your option with your hands. Stay where you are or interlace the hands here. Maybe you walk the shoulders in. Notice if the knees are winging out to the side. You want to keep the feet flat and imagine as if you're squeezing a beach ball between your legs. So we're staying active. Reaching your chest towards your chin. And imagine tailbone reaching towards the knees. So we're finding more length. Release the shoulders and the hands. Slowly roll down, upper back, mid back, low back. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to cross our right leg over the left. Let your right ankle clear the left thigh, right foot is flexed. Thread the needle. So your right hand could just push your right thigh away here. That might be enough. Or take your right hand in between the legs, lift your left foot off, interlace the hands behind the back of the left thigh. Using your right elbow to push that right inner thigh away. One more breath here. Release. Let's do the other side. So both feet flat on the mat, cross your left ankle, let it clear your right thigh, left foot is flexed. Left hand either pushes the left thigh gently away, or you can take your left hand between the legs, interlace the hands behind the back of the right thigh. Relax the shoulders, keep the back of the neck lengthened. One more breath here. Release. So here, let's come into a happy baby. So draw your knees towards your chest, to the outside of your ribs. Flex your feet, and then draw your ankles in line with your knees. So maybe you just grab your shins, your ankles, maybe piece fingers and thumb to your big toe or outer edges of your feet. Wherever you are, try to bring your tailbone grounded to the mat. Soften the shoulders. So you can either be still or maybe you want to rock from side to side. And then release. Arms out into a T, palms face up, and come into any variation of twist that you like. Maybe you want to do the same one that we did when we started. So knees over to the left, gaze over to the right. Let your right shoulder and chest be heavy. Inhale, come to center, and then other side. So knees over to the right, gaze over to the left. Inhale, come to center. We're going to draw your knees into the chest, interlace the hands, and then use your biceps to draw your knees in close, just to feel this compression in the hips. Tailbone stays down on the mat. And on your next exhale, extend your legs out long into Shavasana, your final resting pose. So palms can face upright, or maybe you like to bring your hands to your body like we started. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And let's take a breath in. Exhale. Soften here, because there's nothing left for you to do but to receive the effects of your practice. Letting go of any controlling of your breath and tuning into any sensations you're feeling here. And give yourself permission here to receive. And I invite you to stay here for at least 5 minutes. Namaste.